Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Now guys, as usual, let's take a look on the gold market. On the gold market, although yesterday was no some significant reaction on the launch of a new missile from North Korea, but from the technical point of view, you take a look at the market after the breakout of the trend line is coiling around it. So it doesn't show any return back inside of the triangle. And it's coiling around the stops of this engulfing patch, and mostly it has been erased. But at the same time, we can't say that this is some kind of the wash and rinse, just grabbing the stops above it and turns down. Absolutely not. Because market, after the stops have been grabbed here, it turns to the flat action. This is mostly the sign of the possible upward continuation. And my suspicion is that we should be ready for taking out of the 1305 top. This will be next target for the gold market. So we should not be deceived by this a bit choppy action inside of the triangle, but recent consolidation here around previous tops means that market is building an energy for a possible breakout. So what reason will be for that breakout, I do not know. Maybe some fundamental event, maybe some statistics will be released, something of that sort. But something probably will happen because this is not normal behavior for bearish market. So if this market indeed was bearish, it should just, after this minor motion rinse of these tops, should drop down. This hasn't happened. Then conversely, we need to be ready for a possible upward continuation. On the 4-hour time frame chart, the picture that we see also suggests approximately the same. So take a look at the CD leg. Although it stands flat, but it takes the shape of some widening consolidation. And what really has happened? So our major ABCD pattern is still in place here, still working. Market, after retesting of the monthly pivot point, now stands below monthly pivot resistance one, but it should not show any return back down. It's just coiling below it, forming minor consolidation right below it, and I suspect that this really could be some upward continuation here, because at this point market has completed minor CD 618 extension of the AB leg. So ABCD 618 retracement respect of the 618, but after that it has returned right back up. So normally, if indeed market was bearish after the completion minor target, especially in such circumstances when the CD leg is really very flat and choppy, market should start dropping. But this hasn't happened, and it's returned back up and mostly has erased this recent drop. It means that that market really could go to the next target. Next target stands at 1309, AB equals CD target. And also, guys, here market is forming some kind of the butterfly, and indeed, this 1618 extension of the butterfly stands at the same point. Also, this upper border of this widening consolidation stands around 1309. So these tops probably could be taken out, as I said, and we should be ready for that. At least currently, I think that's not a good idea to take into short position. Yes, on the hourly chart, you could see that market is forming some kind of the wedge pattern or something, but we should not treat this pattern as separate pattern just with no relation to overall picture, because this, yes, this maybe looks like the wedge, but where market plays or stands right now in relation to targets, how market behaves in relation to resistance areas, that's what is important. And maybe you could say that we have indeed the wedge pattern, but at the same time I could say that here we have got this triple to buy, and actually that was the flag pattern has been formed here, right? So upward continuation has formed here. Now market is coming further, and here we could get another flag pattern to the upside, right? And from that standpoint, this existence of the wedge could be put in some different view. I think that the more important is price relation to ABCD targets and the major resistances. And situation shows that price is calling below the important resistance and doesn't show any significant drop. Although normal bearish market should drop long time ago to the downside, but this hasn't happened. That's why I come to conclusion that the chances on the further upward direction to the 1309 right now looks more probable than drop down. Only if market will break this support and will break this trend line, with this wedge, maybe this will start dropping here, well, and return right back down inside of this triangle. Only in this case we could suggest that indeed maybe market could turn down, but until this will happen, I think that it's a bit risky trying to take the short position here. So that's our current view on the gold market.